We are back today. It's another day of Pack Attack week. I'm honestly surprised with myself that I've kept it up now into the 5th day, but we're not looking to slow down anytime soon. We've still got, I think, like 5 or 6 more days, including today, and we are at a 667 rating. So look, I mean, we'll be honest. World Series is out of the question. Championship Series is, you know, that's on the verge of being out of the question, but Division Series, we can get Division Series. We maybe could get Division Series today with a little bit of luck, but that would probably mean we'd have to play a game on Hall of Fame difficulty, which, you know what, I'm ready for the jump. We put up 11 runs in 4 innings yesterday. I think I can manage. But speaking of yesterday, let's go back, check the like count. We're at 19 likes right now. And before I continue with that, we had a comment in the last episode from Dylan, and he had the idea that we should double the amount that the likes are worth for Pack Attack week. And honestly, this is just a really good idea that I'm almost disappointed that I never thought of it in the years that I've been playing Pack Attack and having Pack Attack weeks. It just makes sense. Although I don't know if I want to fully go to double. I feel like doubling it and acting like we'd be at 48 likes with a normal time in between is a little bit of a stretch, just with how things have been going recently. But I still like the idea. I'll meet you halfway, and we'll bump it up to 150 stubs per like during Pack Attack week, which means that those 19 likes are going to give us 2,850 stubs to go towards our packs after today's game. We also had another solid one for adding stubs to the bank. We added back another 6,105 plus another 2,181 from our 7.8% interest rate, and that brings our stub bank today up to 30,141 stubs. Still think we're going to keep saving that up, and honestly, I'm not going to commit to it, but it might be kind of smart to start thinking about wanting to just save up our stubs in the bank until the next season starts, because we're gonna want a head start at the start of a new season. Another, 4 or 5 episodes after today of adding up stubs might get us to a good spot. So let me know what you think. Should I go all out for this season, spend those stubs in the bank, or should I start saving them up, just prepare for next season? Because we do have a really good team. Even though I'm not making any additions today, we didn't pull anything in the last episode, so there's nothing to talk about, but we know, you guys that have been watching recently, you know that our team's pretty good, especially the hitting. But like I said, we've got no changes to the team, so there's really nothing to talk about to prevent me from just hopping into our game today. And I don't know, maybe I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I'm actually kind of rooting for a game on Hall of Fame difficulty today. One thing I will say, for how much negative there's been on the game this year, how many people that seem to have left, that rating window never takes long to find a matchup this year. Like, it went like 3 extra notches today, and that might be the first time I've seen it go that far, like, all year. It did mean, though, that we matched up with somebody that's got a parallel 4 Paul Skeens on the mound, so we're gonna have to see. 39-30 record. I don't know, I guess there's really no way of knowing. I would assume we're probably not going to be on Hall of Fame based on that, but we'll check whenever we're in this spot where we don't know for sure. I like to know, and it does say we're on All-Star. So hey, on one hand, that probably means we're not making it to Division Series in this game, but on the other hand, I'll be able to actually hit Paul Skeens, I hope. And yeah, no problem for Rod Carew. He's just going to continue doing what he's been doing since we got him. I think all 4 of his hits are opposite field. Oh no, I hate hearing that sound off the bat, because I know I timed it up. I was ready for that pitch. I made him slide steps. Of course we were getting a heat. I hope it's not obvious. I'm taking off on this pitch. We didn't get a great jump, and that's not getting down. Okay, so it's a good thing I went back. I don't know. I'd have been curious if I didn't swing at that to see if we got in there, but that's a pitch we should be hitting, really. A splitter there. Please go. Oh, that is gone. It's a no-doubter. I'm late on the hanging slider right down the middle. That's what speed does on the bases, especially threatening the steal in the last at bat. He knows I'm willing to take off, made him slide step every pitch, and he hung the slider. Oh, Soto going back-to-back with a no-doubter. All right. I like to see it. Soto has been on a hot streak. Like, there's a chance that he's been our best hitter during Pack Attack week so far. I don't know if an episode's gone by where he hasn't gone deep. And Elia, we're rolling over on it. That, honestly, if I wasn't early on it, that's a good candidate for a pitch where we go back to back to back. But it must be something about Tyler Anderson on the mound, because we got off to a great start last time he was out there. We're already up 3-0 this time. Ooh, I don't like that though. Slowing down the bat enough to hit the circle change up the middle. Now he's got speed on right away. Oh my God. And really? I mean, that was the exact type of contact you want. You get him to roll over on it, hit it on the ground, and we're not turning two. He's getting on base. There's no way. There's no way he's laying down a bunt with his 3-hitter and getting on. No, we got him. Okay. But dude, what are we doing putting Jarren Duran in the 3-hole if you're not confident hitting with him? And he's really just slapping base hits all over the place. Oh my God, dude, this sucks. This sucks. I know it's a 3-2 game, so I'm still having the lead. I hate giving up base hits, especially back-to-back like that, over and over, 4 of them in one inning so much. I'd rather him have just hit 3 solo shots and be tied right now. That might be 2. That should be 2 with 60 speed and Ellie's arm. All right, so we do get out of it with the lead intact. Maybe I'm glad he was hitting singles instead of bombs then. But hey, all that inning tells me is this is going to be a game. This might be a shootout. Did I not get enough of that? Sammy B and the way he's been playing with that swing, that is brutal. Oh my God, and that got me. And that sound again, man. That is the worst thing maybe. When you time it up and it comes off the bat with nothing. You feel so good and then it brings you right back down immediately. That was not at all the inning we needed to have after he actually responded with runs of his own. Wow. I don't know if that was a perfect or if that was just a Josh Gibson bat sound, but he was still on it regardless of what it was. Okay, Ellie, we gotta move. Okay, because we barely got him. You need to charge the ball when it's hit to you. And he just went deep with his 9-hole hitter. That's an 89 overall. Or is he? Now I don't even remember what this Nico Goodrum was. Maybe he was a season 1 card that was like a 90-something. We're losing. That's all that matters. Okay, we limit the damage then, I guess, if you can consider giving up a 2-run homer limiting the damage. Even though that didn't end up in his glove, that still ended up in his glove for the first out. I'm not the only one that saw that, right? Okay, we're back on track. Story ties it up, turning on the fastball. It's a game again. Man, and I knew that's what he's going to. I'm pretty sure he started every single left-handed hitter today with a fastball up and in. Is Braun? I don't think Braun got enough of that. Actually, he did. That just kind of kept carrying and carrying. Braun with 2 homers today? Sure. Get the tests ready after the game. Oh, and there's another one. I don't know why I'm not on that. You know why, actually, is because I forgot. I already recognized the pattern, and then I forgot it this time. He goes up and into the lefties to start. Every time. Okay, well, I'm not going to give Tyler Anderson too much longer of a leash at this point, but I'm also not quite ready to take him out yet. If he can somehow find it, figure it out, get a couple more outs before we have to get rid of him, save the bullpen a little bit. You see, the problem is this guy just doesn't strike out. He could be contact swinging. I don't think so. Nobody really does that, but with the way he's making contact and everything, I wouldn't put it past him. Hey, we got him. Okay, there's our strikeout. Throw it high enough and nobody can make contact. And right back to the base hits. At least he earned that one. That was a good swing. I don't understand how he can get so many base hits on ground balls. Like, how does it just by pure chance not happen to go where somebody is for me? Okay, there's another strikeout on that fastball above the zone. The way he's been hitting Anderson, combined now with him missing that twice, being too late on 89, I really think once I get like a Mason Miller into this game, this dude is not going to hit anymore. Which maybe by that logic, I should just do that, but I don't know. The more we can save our bullpen, the better, and that was a good way to save the bullpen by actually getting a scoreless inning. Okay, fastball up and in. Be ready for it. Although this will be the time he doesn't do it, I'm sure. Yep, who could have seen that coming? And then I'm getting real tired of these good timing, just barely under it swings. Like, fix it. Just fix it. There we go. And it's a fun inning so far. 3 good timing swings. One of them actually a legitimately good swing. The other 2 I can't get the PCI up to, even when it's a pitch low. Well, again, we follow up a good inning scoring runs with an inning of nothing, which is not what we wanted to do. We got him scoreless. That was the time to build on it, and we failed. Dude, even the commentators are talking about how many ground ball base hits this dude has against me. That's when you know it's getting insane. There we go. I mean, it really is. We got to work up in the zone to get strikeouts, and Tyler Anderson just is not that guy you want to work up in the zone with. Dude, Nico Goodrum again smacked that ball. At least he's getting unlucky finally. There's no way, and let me dive, game. If I'm pressing to dive, let me dive. Man, yeah, I mean, he's had that stolen base all game if he wants it with Tyler Anderson and the way he, like, pauses. But there we go. Very next pitch sits down the batter. We finally get him swinging and missing at a pitch below the zone. Okay, well, now we've managed 2 straight scoreless innings on the mound. So let's score ourselves now, please. Oh, and we get to face a new pitcher. So we actually made it deeper into the game with Tyler Anderson than Skeens. And you know what? I got to stay true to myself here. You bring in a left... Every time so far that somebody's brought in a lefty to face Corbin Carroll, I've laid down a bunt. And that's the first time it hasn't worked. And then we're going to roll over on it. Great job. Carew, opposite field. I feel like, I don't know, man. Maybe he was playing deeper than I thought, but 66 power, you wouldn't think the outfield's back. And if they weren't back, I feel like that's the kind of hit that needs to get down. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but doesn't sometimes the outfield just feel a little small on this game? Feels like the guys cover a bit too much ground. That's a bad strikeout there. That's a bad inning. Another one. We're stacking them up. Okay, I like that. I do think one way or another, this might be the last inning from Tyler Anderson. If he can end up giving me 5 after the rough start he was off to, I think I'm content with that. You know, when am I going to learn to just, like, stop throwing that? I feel like every time I've gone sinker away, he just hits it the other way. That's what he's been doing. Ron, we got to get there. We're there. Picked a good pitch to run on there to start the new at-bat. And we're going to get him, though. If Story would actually throw the ball. I'd prefer you don't do that. Okay. He already had the lefty in with the lefty leading off for me, but he's just going to a new lefty. Burning through the bullpen quicker. I like it. Duran, that is... That feels earned at this point. Maybe it shouldn't be, but with how many times I've been just under it, and I think he left. Well, that makes me feel a little less good about it, that a swing like that was the straw that broke the camel's back and made him leave. Still feel like this isn't a game you leave, though. Like, it is only a 2-run game after that. He's been hitting fine. He's got 10 hits on the board, even though I've kept him out of the scoring column. But all right, I guess that's our game today, because it went into the 6th inning. So we come up 3 short of making it up to Division Series, making it up to 700. That would have been real nice if we could have just got that extra 3. But you know what? I guess in the end, we can call that a good win. Figured things out on the mound after 2 bad innings to start. We got 3 scoreless with the same pitcher. Never had to go to the bullpen. And that gets Anderson up to parallel 1. We also get Braun up to 1 with a multi-homer game. And you know, honestly, even though I feel like that was a little bit of an underwhelming game, with all the little extra things I can think of that I think we hit in that game, we might end up with a lot of stubs. So let's go ahead, count it up and see. Our hitting in this one's going to get us 11,500 stubs. Pitching actually went positive with 1,300. And then the bonus category hit every single criteria, so we're getting 8,047. We bump our new winning streak now up to 2, and we're up to 7 parallel ones with 4 2s and 2 3s for a multiplier of times 1.165. And that gives us a decent final stub count of 24,287. We also got, man, I think 25 points in the ranked program. So we get everything from this 1,500 stubs to where we finish at. I guess that's not a lot of packs, but it's something extra. But we are going to take 20,000 of the stubs we made to get the post-game wheel spinning again. So let's just see what we got. see if we get luckier than last game, and it looks like we might. Regardless, this is a fun one. So what that was is a guaranteed diamond headliner between packs 22 and 35. So there's some lucky options, there's some 99s, but it also goes all the way back to the start of the season with some 91s. But we're gonna save that for last and open the rest of these packs first. So we had 5 from the ranked program and then 3 extra from our leftover stubs after spending the 20k. So 8 show packs, and then it was a random headliner also from the ranked program that we get to open here. So at least a chance at some stubs for the bank, if nothing else. Oh, and there we go. That's a first. That's a big one. I feel like I've complained for months while opening these show packs that I have never seen a chase pack flying out of here. And we finally got it. That's a chance at something big. So I guess we'll save that one for the end. That might be the most exciting now than that headliner. Still 3 more show packs. You never know. I mean, now that that seal is broken and we found our first chase pack out of one, hopefully more will be coming through, especially as we move into the next season. Okay, so let's first see what our random headliner pack is. Pack 36, that's a recent one. That's good. So let's go ahead, let's get that one open. This has Bill Foster. I'd take a 99 overall arm. Starting pitching still kind of weak. We're not gonna get that though. All right, well, with now having this chase pack, we're gonna save that for the end. Get this headliner opened up next, and I think it's gonna make it all exciting because we get to see the animation play out. And that's a good color. That is a really good color. That means 99 overall. Jordan Walker. I wonder if this card's any good. I mean, I honestly can't tell. He would fit our Corbin Carroll boost though with that 87 speed. I just don't know who I'd put him in over. Well, then we still have the chance at another 99 overall potentially. Chase pack 11 has this Buck Leonard at a 99, and this actually looks like a really impressively good card. So I don't know, we've already kind of gotten a little bit lucky today. Can we continue that luck streak, or has it run out after that? And it looks like it's run out. It's just going to be another purple. But who do we got? Chris Sale at an 89. I mean, hey, we throw him on the 40 man, and I think that gives us an all diamond rotation to start next season with. Well, okay. Hey guys, that was a good one throughout. We got another win. We got some good pulls. Looking at my team now though, I'm not exactly sure where Jordan Walker fits in, but I feel like I have to give it a try. But anyways guys, that does it for today. So again, make sure to leave your like on this episode, because remember, it's 150 stubs now towards the next one, and that's how it'll be for the rest of Pack Attack week. But as always guys, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you tomorrow.